buddy, you thought this was just the thumbnail? We're going mobile today. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am mentally and physically gone. I am so exhausted. I had, at the time of recording this found footage, it is Friday at about 8:50 p.m. I've had the longest week of my life, and there is good news to it. I got the car. If you watched my Vorox review posted a pathetic 2 weeks ago at this point, you'll remember me saying how I was in the process of getting a new car. I'm happy to say that I have gotten it. In case anyone was wondering, the car is a Subaru. I previously had a really old European car, which was cool, but man, shit was just breaking down all the time, and repairs were so expensive. I'm just really happy to have this good, reliable, outdoorsy car. But the first thing that my girlfriend told me was that it was the lesbian mobile. And I said, "What?" And all our friends said, "Yeah, you know, the car that all the lesbians have." Apologies in advance that I could not be bothered to set up my tripod. Apologies in advance that I have insanely brutal allergies right now. But yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Anyways, God bless past me for having recorded some footage of some of the other Glatorians a while ago, back when I actually made the Vorox review. So we're gonna roll some of that for today's figure, which has been with me this whole time, Strakk. Let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, as I look at Strakk, we'll start with the feet. I like his feet a lot, and I just have to say that it is one of my favorite piece molds in all of Bionicle. We have the same legs overall that we've seen a few times already with 2009 medium-sized figures at this point. Nothing too special. What gets interesting right off the bat is his chest. As you hopefully can see here, it's a super weird 90-degree angle sort of thing going on, where they use like a right angle gray connector piece to attach the hips and the torso pieces at that very severe angle. And then they blend it by putting that shoulder armor as his chest armor, like forming a triangle with his back, with his like upper back and lower back, kind of. I hope I got some good footage of this, because it's just a really interesting little build to create a kind of hunchback effect. And to be honest, I kind of like it. At first I didn't, and I think I just wasn't accepting of his differences. Because now, just looking at it, like, I think it's a very unique build that's very simple and doesn't require a lot of pieces to give him a very different appearance. His arms get even better because we have these absolutely bonkers shoulder pieces. Possibly one of the coolest armor pieces in Bionicle ever. They saved up all the creative juices and funding for this piece. It's insane.
It is like a beautiful, not only is it a dual mold, but the blue color of the two, the white being the other, but the blue of the dual mold is like a trans blue, which is just crazy. So it goes from solid white to translucent blue, and it's like a rubbery kind of piece. So it's not just normal hard plastic. Shit is just gorgeous.
His weapons are, I don't want to say they're kind of weak, because hating on his axe might be controversial, but there's just nothing crazy going on, like build-wise here. One hand is the completely default Thornax launcher, just in the one fist, and in the other hand is the one-piece axe, which is a very cool mold, again really mimicking the shoulder armor with that color pattern, but it's just one single piece, and it's pretty evident that it's just this big hunk of plastic. But for being a single piece, I guess I have to give it some props, because it is like a very, very complex one-of-one mold. So you know what, it's a pretty cool weapon, actually. Moving up to his head, man, this guy looks like just mean. Buddy looks like a cop. I don't really know how to explain it. He just looks so. The top of his head does mimic again the shoulders and the axe to an extent. So I like when, you know, there's a few signature unique pieces on a dude who just they all go together and they really synergize well to create a unique identity. Mask aside, the translucent colored headpiece that you get with Strakk is blue. It goes very well with this guy's icy color scheme. On the back, I'm not sure if I mentioned this yet, but the life counter piece is silver, which, you know, is a solid color for it. It blends in well enough. Not as well as some Glatorian's life counter pieces have, but better than others. I think if they did a white or a blue, it would have been great, but silver is not too big a deal, because at the very least, it matches the Thornax launcher. Overall, I don't really know how to feel about Strakk. When I was first going to review this guy, I really thought he was one of the weaker Glatorian out of all 6. And just holding him in my arms tonight in this very moment, I like him more out of nowhere. Like in the last 10 minutes, I forgot how insane his shoulder pads are, how pretty solid that crazy axe piece is, and how cool and unique that chest design is. He has a lot going for him, actually. You know, I think it's kind of unfair to ding him too much for having like really basic leg design or like the basic Thornax launcher, because pretty much all 6 Glatorian have a very similar leg design and Thornax launcher. I don't know. The basic not special parts of him, they are not a unique problem to him. It's kind of just like a general medium-sized figure thing. And the things that are unique to him are quite good and cool. So, you know what? I might just be overtired. We're giving Strakk like a solid.
Ah, shit. I forget what I gave the other Glatorian. We're just gonna go on a gut feeling here. We're saying
7, 8. We're not in 8 above range yet. I think I might have given Terex an 8. I forget. Fuck, I don't know. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to go hit the hay. Thank you for continuing to engage with my videos. I love to see you. Thanks for putting up with me, and I will see you sooner next time.